Hi everyone! I wanted to talk you through some of my winter essentials. I've seen a couple of these videos and they really spoke to me. I love watching them because I love winter. It is my favourite season by a mile. I love it getting dark and being cosy at night. I love to light candles. I have written a list and I wanted to talk you through what some of my winter essentials are. So first of all, let's start with skincare. The first product I really need in winter is a great moisturiser. I won't talk about this one too much because I've already talked about it before, but this is the Origins Make a Difference Ultra Rich Cream, and this is a super rich moisturiser, but as I've said before, my skin is dry and definitely even drier in the winter, and I could not live without this, so this saves me. Otherwise my foundation would look like a huge flaky mess. The other product is the Dr. Weil for Origins Mega Mushroom Skin Relief Face Mask, and this is a bright green face mask. On the back it says rapidly reduces visible redness, blotchiness and reactivity. So if you're someone that gets a bit of redness from it being cold, or you walk a lot and your skin feels chapped from the wind, then this is perfect for you. It really helps rehydrate my skin, soothe it and feel really comfortable. And I'll just put a thick layer of this on at night and leave it for a couple of hours and it is amazing. It really leaves my skin feeling at its best, and it's always fun to put on a green face mask. So this is fantastic. If you get any redness or sensitivity, then you'll love this all year round. For me, I need it for the winter. Here is my number one winter essential. This is my puppy dog. She is the cutest thing that ever existed on the earth, and she takes up 95% of my bed at night. So now she's going to come up here and try and destroy everything that I have sitting out, because she's the nosiest dog. Molly, are you the nosiest dog in the world? Yes you are, aren't you? Nosy. My skin on my body is dry as well, but it's also really sensitive, and I've went back to something that I used to use a long time ago, and that is the Hemp range from the Body Shop. I used to use this for eczema that I had on my arm years ago, and I've confirmed this with my mum to make sure that I'm not just making it up, but when you used to get to the bottom of a tub, it used to say hemp is hope, not dope. So that's a strange memory that I had in my mind. I recently picked up a couple of the products from the Hemp range because the Body Shop were having a 50% off deal, so I could not pass that up. And I have the Hemp body butter, the Hemp hand protector for in my handbag, my favourite product, which is the Hemp intensive hand butter, and this is a really thick hand cream and it is amazing. These are all made for very dry skin, as it says on the front, and I have really been enjoying them. Sometimes you just forget how good things are and it's not until you start using them again that you remember. So I have really been enjoying those. I wanted to talk about one hair item. I never used to take care of my hair and it used to be bleach blonde, but now my hairdresser does a wonderful job, so I like to try and keep it in good condition. And something that I love to use is the Ojon Damage Reverse Restorative Hair Serum. And it's just a light oil and it has a little pipette, so I just put a couple of drops into my hands and I run it through sort of the mid-lengths and ends of my hair. It definitely has a multi-use product, so I'll use it when my hair's wet before I dry it. I'll run it through when it's dry. My favourite way to use it is after I curl my hair. To separate all the curls, I'll pop a few drops onto my hands and run it all through. And people always ask me why my hair is so shiny, and I definitely attribute it to this little baby. So on to fashion items. The first thing I wanted to talk about is this amazing scarf. I picked this up from good old Primark and it is so big and cosy. I actually picked it up because it matched my mulberry bag perfectly. So if that's not a good reason, I don't know what is. But I love it. It's so long and easy to just throw on, and it was only about £4 from Primark, so ultimate bargain. Another thing that is an absolute must for me, and I'm sure it's the same for you if you live somewhere where it's cold and rainy, and that is boots. I can't be ruining my nice suede shoes out in the mud and slush and rain. so boots are a must for me. These are some that I picked up recently. I know they won't be to everyone's taste and my mum despises them, but these are Doc Marten boots, and these are the limited edition studded version. It took me so long to find these, and now I cannot bear to wear them because they are so hard to break in. If you have a pair of Doc Martens, then please tell me the secret of breaking these in. My boyfriend says I just have to grin and bear it, but they are so painful. These make high heels feel like walking on a cloud, but I absolutely love them. I think they are amazing, and I need to break them in because I cannot let them just sit in the wardrobe. So at night when you come in and it's dark, there is nothing I love to do more than light some candles, and I feel like I'm turning into my mum, because you remember when you're younger and your mum buys candles and you think, I'll never want to spend my money on that? Well, those times have came. So my favourite candle of all time, and I make sure I have it every winter, is Jo Malone Pomegranate Noir. I love this candle. It smells amazing, and I'll tell you more about the smell because I'm going to talk about the perfume as well. It's the candle I have that most scents the whole room. If you walk out of the room and come back in, the scent just hits you and it is amazing. They are expensive candles, I know that. And at the polar opposite, my other favourite candles are from Matalan. If you don't have that elsewhere in the world, it's a shop we have in the UK, and these are only £3 for these big jars. They change the scent seasonally, but there is always one that I love, and this year it is Crackling Log Fire. This smells like quite masculine and woody and like leather and tobacco. Just imagine if you went to John Wayne's house. That's what it smells like. So they are only £3 and I buy them all the time. My mum and I are obsessed with them. So if you don't want to spend nearly £40 on a Jo Malone candle, then £3 for this one is a bargain. So on to perfumes, and I have chosen two of my favourites. The first one is Jo Malone Pomegranate Noir, and that is the candle I was just talking about. This is the perfume. So this is a really popular fragrance, and every time I wear it, this is the fragrance that I wear and I most get complimented for it. It's a really woody and warm and spicy fragrance, but it's also quite fruity because there's a lot of raspberry and obviously the pomegranate in it. But the first thing I smell is clove and amber, and then that fruitiness comes through, so it's a really great scent and I love it. My other favourite fragrance for winter is also from Jo Malone, and this is one of the Cologne Intense, that's why it's in the black bottle, and this is Oud and Bergamot. So this is also quite a spicy scent because of the oud, but you can also, there's also quite a citrus note that comes through right away, and that's from the Bergamot. If you don't know what that is, it just smells like a combination of lemons and limes, and I love it. It's one of my favourite notes in fragrances. And then there's also sort of something quite woody like cedar, but this is amazing. It's quite masculine, and I bet you this would smell amazing on a man. I might try and get my boyfriend to wear it and I will report back to you, but I love this and it is one of my favourite scents. So last I wanted to talk about some makeup. I've chosen two blushes just to show you the kind of colours that I love in the winter. So I always tend to gravitate towards more plummy tones, something a little bit deeper, so it looks more like a flush on the cheek. So this is MAC Plum Foolery, and I actually have a little bit of this on today. It's a plum, would you guess it, with a gold shimmer, and this looks amazing. Amazing on. And this is Estee Lauder Poppy Passion, and that is fantastic as well. It looks so scary, but I use it with a big fluffy brush like this is the MAC 129. I just use it with something really big like this and apply a tiny bit onto the cheek, and it just looks as if you've been out in the cold and your cheeks are flushed, and it is amazing. I love both of these colours. This one is new to me and I cannot put it down. So I'm all about lips all year round. I love a red lip, and there was a time when I would not be seen without one. It was really hard to narrow these down, so in the end I just picked a couple that were at the top of my makeup bag that I use all the time. So this is Sephora Lip Stain in number 7. I had this on in my November favourites, and it's a really deep plum, and I wear it over Night Moth lip liner from MAC. It is super dark, super bold, and people will definitely stare at you when you wear this, but it is amazing. And then Limecrime Velvetine in Red Velvet. This is an all year round shade for me, but I have been wearing it a lot, so I thought I'd just put it in. I've also been wearing this shade quite a lot. This is MAC Sin, and I wear this with MAC Burgundy lip liner. It's a really great colour. It's a classic red but a lot deeper. So it's a lot more bold, very matte, and I think it looks amazing. I'll wear this in another video so that you can see what it looks like, but it is one of my favourite colours and I'm so glad that I picked it up. So last, I just wanted to talk about some nail shades. I used to be a nail biter, and about 2 years ago I stopped biting them and I grow them really long now, and I don't know where it's came from, but I suddenly have a huge nail polish collection, as if I needed something else to be obsessed with. So in winter I just wanted to show you 2 of my favourite colours. I love to just wear black nails, and the Barry M matte, I can't find it anywhere, but the Barry M matte nail paint is one of my favourites, and Barry M nail polishes in general are amazing. I want to get a few of their new winter colours, so hopefully I can pick those up soon. But I love the Illamasqua nail polish, and this is in Creator. I actually have this on now, but they are really, really chipped. I'm going to get them done soon, so ignore those. Yeah, this is the shade Creator, and it's just a black shot through with a lot of silver shimmer, and it looks amazing on the nails. I think my all-time favourite nail polish, just for how amazing it is the Azature. This is the diamond nail polish, and I don't know what the shade is, it doesn't have a name, but this is in the rose gold colour. I picked this up in Selfridges one day, and when I got home I thought, why did I buy that? It was £18. I did not need it, but I am so glad that I did, and I want to pick up another one. I hope they have like an emerald green shade or a black, because I would love to pick those up. It is the most amazing nail shade. Sometimes I just do an accent nail or I pop it on the tips, but I think at Christmas I might paint it on all of my nails because it is glitter amazingness and it looks just so good on the nails. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about my winter essentials. I don't think I rambled on too much, that's why I made the list so I wouldn't forget anything. I'm sure that something will pop into my head later and I'll think, I can't believe I didn't mention that. But I hope this has given you an insight into the sort of things that I like. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who has been watching my videos. There's not an awful lot of you yet, but I do appreciate it a lot. I'm really enjoying making videos, so I'm going to keep doing it. I have a lot of ideas, and if you have any ideas or any suggestions, then please let me know. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.